We're back in Australia with the Formula 3 and the feature race. Here's the starting grid with UR2D2 starting first, and basically just a reverse grid of yesterday's sprint race. The Formula 3 feature race is underway with the two frames leading the front row. Oh my god, I keep trying to do that. Noel Leon goes around the outside. It seems like being the pole here does not matter. Started outside the points, now Segura going for second. The pole sitter already back down to third. Nail now, who started third, down to like seventh. This is not a good start for some people. Though, Noel Leon leads the way into the final, coming to the final sector, but Segura looking to make it in ice. Oh my god, sprint winner! Stormstead makes his way from 8th to 3rd now, but was 2nd on the first lap. That was a great start for him. That was a great start for the two Ajax cars who are making themselves known. They lead the constructors with the double points finish. Now Lacourt going for on Stormstead. Stormstead's on the hards. Only one of the hards on the top, well, 8. But he made it work on the first lap. Getting past now again, but this is for the lead. Segura. Lacourt, Leon. Lacourt on the softs as well. Everybody in the top 3 on the softs, but Lacourt is the fastest. Stormstead has the fastest lap, but Lacourt around the outside of Segura. Lacourt now in the lead for his Dams car. The two Pramakas who started second and first and second, down to 3rd and 4th, still a decent position. Of course, this feature race brings lots more points than the sprint race, but that's not what the start they probably would have wanted. Noel Leon now down the inside. Now, I'm sure, like I did mention in the intro, the fastest lap point was actually taken away due to the fact that it was taken away in F1. So, there's no point keeping F3 and F2. Segura now for the lead. Not going to make it work. Only 3 more laps in this feature race than in the sprint race, as that is what it is in real life. Segura back in the lead. This is a great battle for the lead. Lacourt, Segura, Noel Leon, and UR2D2. Now, pushing to try to get past him, no, but doesn't. That's a risky move for Noel Leon. He doesn't make it stick, as I thought he wouldn't. But that makes that stick. That's a crazy move. We've seen a couple of people make that move this at this time. It was I think it was Mary Boy on the sprint made that move. Noel Leon, though, the Primus making their way back up, 2nd and 3rd now from their starting positions. Just have to run down Lacourt, and no Stormstead. Maybe we shouldn't take our watch away from this lead. But let's just see how this plays out, and then we'll go to no Stormstead, both of them into the pits. The softs do last about 6 to 9 laps, as well as Stenshorn in the high tech. But Stormstead, he did have a great first lap all the way up to 3rd, but only stayed down in 7th. Of course, he is on the harder tires. This is for 3rd. Boyson, I think, started 12th, all the way up to now 2nd, going after UR2D2, who is on the medium, so he will be running a little bit longer than Segura. Boyson now into the pits. This is the time where the soft runners are about to go into the pits, and it's showing the longest. So you stay on the softs. Last year's, I believe, Mary Boya, which was 9 laps. Segura could be going for that, but I believe he probably should be fitting this lap. We'll see, though. Nobody is around. UR2D2. I have trouble pronouncing that name. And yeah, there goes Segura into the pits. UR2D2, he was very hyped up to be a good prospect coming in. And of course, being Prima, probably the best team in Formula 3. I believe they've won 5 or something titles, 4 titles in the constructors. So this could be a good season for somebody like him. Stormstead one of the only ones in the top 10 not to pit as well. In second, 6 seconds behind him. Uguchukwu now into the pits. Now, this is interesting. If he comes out ahead of Lacourt on the newer tires, that I think this locks the race for him. Lacourt's on the softer tires, but much older. He loses about 7 seconds in the pits-ish. And so, yeah. But that was for second. Lacourt around the outside of Uguchukwu. Stormstead, though, he's playing the long game. I mean, he won the sprint. He already got his win on the weekend. He's just trying to get some more points, possibly extend his championship lead. Obviously, that's not going to come with staying out this long, but I believe if he does pit now, he would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would be about 10th, so be 10th on the newer tires, probably going for the one stopper, if I weren't to be mistaken. Now, Lacourt, though, gaining on Stormstead in DRS range, if there were to be DRS in this game, of course. But Stormstead just jumped into the pits. This will be a 2-stop for most people, maybe even a 3-stopper. I think Stormstead going for the 2-stopper though. Now it's Lacourt, Uguchukwu, Stenshorn, who did also pit early. Stormstead though, on the newer tires, I was completely mistaken. 4th place. So staying out did work out for him, and he has basically an extra less stop than everyone else. Maybe Uguchukwu could go for the 2-stopper. But 4th and 5th, Callum Boyson, no Stormstead. Leon, again, just falling down the order as the race goes. He, in the sprint, he really started 9th, ended the race in like 15th or something. So the racecraft just doesn't seem to be there for him to solve. Who's now in the pits. Both Kempo scars. ART hasn't scored this season. If you saw at the end of the last video, they're the only team not to score. Well, James Orton now in 10th, looking to get their first points of the season. And Stormstead isn't the fastest right now, but Lacourt into the pits, just missed that. That's going to take him to the end. No, it won't. He's going to have to take another stop, unless he's going to run out these softs all the way until their life is dead. So Uguchukwu in the lead again with very new softs. Stenshorn's going to have to pit again. Boyson's going to have to pit again. Lacourt probably going to have to pit again. Segurera and Stormstead. Stormstead on the newest tires really not be able to make anything up here. And Leon, like I said, just falling down the order, falling down the pace. Let's go to fastest laps, actually. Let's see. Where do I go to fastest laps? There we go, fastest laps. 7th in fastest laps. Obviously, fastest lap doesn't matter, but I believe Lacourt has that fastest lap. Yeah, it does. So Stenshorn, Boyson, gonna go down the inside. I'm gonna make it work. Nicolas Lacourt almost has made up an entire pit stop length on those newer tires. And Uguchukwu just gonna have to keep grinding away at this win. At this lead. There are gonna be some lap traffic of Ort and Sharp up ahead here. Sharp started 20th. I think Ort started 12th. Sharp made it a good thing of making his way back up. Stenshorn now to the pits in the sprint. He ended up 10th in the sprint after starting 20th. Well, he starts 20th again. And is barely made outside the top 18. So the court is going to have to just keep chipping away at Uguchukwu's lead. I think both of them are going to have to go back into the pits at one point. Boyson, Stormstead. I don't know if Stormstead's going to have to go back to the pits necessarily, but I believe he might. Segurera, Leon. This is for 8th. Mary Boya gets it, and ART 10th. So this is for 3rd. No, Stormstead down the inside. Boyson on very, very old mediums. He's gonna have to go onto the softs very soon. I think most of these guys are just waiting out until they can go onto the softs and have the biggest advantage. But this isn't gonna go for Callum Boyson. I think he's gonna have to pit this lap. But he's still has a very good pace. If he doesn't fit this lap, I'd be surprised. Both Stormstead and him into the pits this time. And Uchiku and Lacourt. So this is interesting. Let's see how this will work out. Everybody into the pits. Stenshore, the only one not. He gets a penalty for showing Stenshore and LY, so it's going to give the win, basically. I wouldn't say the win yet, but the lead to Uchiku. And Lacourt just getting held up by Stenshore on the mediums. Goes right around him. And this is for 4th now, but I think they're going to catch Stenshore by the end of this. Voisin and them, but for the lead, Uchiku and Lacourt. Nicolas Lacourt has already caught back up to him after getting that penalty for shoving Stenshore right into the grass just a lap ago. Let's see how this is going to work out for him in the grand scheme. And Lacourt has just been the fastest man all day, and he just goes right around him. He's easily been the fastest man. He has the fastest lap. He's basically been in the hunt the whole race. Only 2 to go. He just sets another fastest lap there, 30.70. I think that's the fastest. I think it's the fastest lap we've had. And it's now Stenshore even going for second on Uchiku. So Lacourt in, I believe, his rookie season as well, but actually Ugo is coming back. Wow, what a comeback! That was a great couple corners for Ugo, and for the lead, 2 to go. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Ugo's fastest lap. We'll see though. And he's just pulling away. He sat on the pole. And he's pulling away. Lacourt now down to 3rd. Callum Voisin now catching up to both of them. Can Callum Voisin steal a podium away? He will. 3 wide coming to the corner on the last lap. This is for second. Callum Voisin steals it from both of them. Lacourt, who looked like he was going to win this race, might not even get a podium out of this. But the eye should be up here on Uchiku. We could look back at that in just a second. Uchiku, he sat on the pole in the Prime car in his first Formula 3 feature race. Well, he's going to come out of the final corner. He's going to win it. Lacourt did up getting second place, and Stenshore Voisin just missed out on the podium. Stormstead, sprint race runner 5th. Sagrera 6th. Noel Leon started 2nd, only down to all the way down to 7th. Boya, oh, it's like it's to the line. Actually, Zagazet is going to get 8th, and James Wharton. Here's the full race classification. Please pause if you'd like. And here are the full points coming to the next round in Bahrain. Stay tuned for F2 tomorrow, and please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.